Good morning. I know y'all are probably tired of seeing me by now, but I told y'all I'm gonna go through the. Oh, where's Dad? Hold on. All right, now I'm normal. I'm gonna go through this video quite quickly because I know y'all are probably sick of hearing me talk. But I did want to. I told y'all I would keep going through my skincare regimen with y'all, so y'all could see the daily transformations. So no flakes at all. My lupus did become more inflamed, but even since yesterday, the poofiness of this red, whatever this is, and the redness is starting to fade. It's not as in your face as it was yesterday. Hey Lisa, I totally ruined my skin for the month that I sat in my room depressed about my dad. So when I started with Limelight, y'all got to see my before picture, which looked like this. And then y'all got to see the after picture, which was like, like a month or so later after my skin had already, hey Lizette, after my skin had already, transformed. So now I'm doing it where y'all can actually watch it day by day. So in the morning and at night, y'all will see me at least putting my face on, like my lubricants and all that stuff. So I've already cleansed my face. I used the Quench Cleanse is what I'm using right now because my face is super dry. I have not gone outside. Yesterday was the first day I went outside in a month. And yeah. So my face hasn't seen the light of day. So another thing I always talk about with the makeup is a little bit goes a long way, y'all. Same thing with the skincare. Like this little bottle right here, 6 months. I've had it, still pumping. This, hold on. Yep, there we go. This is all you need. When I sent this stuff to Maddie at the Air Force Base, she was like, Mom, this bottle is so small. Like, how, this ain't gonna last me but a week. And I told her, I said, one of the problems with going to, Walmart, Target, CVS, wherever, Walgreens, wherever you get your skincare stuff from, you read the directions on the back. I said, and that's what they want you to do because they want you to keep coming back and buying their products. I said, Limelight loves having you as a customer, but you shouldn't need to be buying this stuff every month. I don't need to be calling you every month saying, hey, your skin therapist is going to be running out soon. I need you to make another order. That's not how this company works or operates at all. You won't run out of your stuff for at least 4 to 6 months. So it saves you money and you're getting a professional quality product that is just phenomenal. So I've put on my skin therapist lotion, and the ingredients somebody asked yesterday are pomegranate and oats, steel oats. That's what's in here. All of the ingredients, like I said, I can't say it enough. They're as bare mineral as possible, not to be confused with Bare Minerals, the makeup company. I'm an environmentalist, and if I'm using them, that means that I approve of them. Also, I wanted to share something. Whenever you buy certain products throughout the holidays, like a lot of our holiday gift stuff, you get this amazing card, and it comes in with your package, and you also get our holiday guide that has all of our holiday specials in them. I'm not going to flip through every page, but just to show you there's stuff on each page, and at the end you can make a wish list for your family and whatnot. But the cool thing about the banner that's on my profile wall, it's Limelight created a foundation, and it's called Brighter Together Foundation. And it gives you the story of someone that you are supporting. And on the back of the card, it says, thank you for supporting Limelight. Your purchase will support the entrepreneurial education of Chun Chun. This is Chun Chun. And so many other women in Guatemala, India, Tanzania, and Burundi. So my little $20 purchase of stuff that I really, really need for my face right now, is helping this lady. And it tells the story, and I'm not going to tell you her whole story, but I can tell you that it's phenomenal. So when you're looking at my Facebook page and you're like, why does she have like, you know, third world country women on her page? This is why. It makes me emotional. It makes my heart swell. Like, I couldn't be with a better company at all. So the next thing I'm putting on is my Palmerose, I can never say that, and sunflower oil. These, one drop, that's it. And I'm putting the oil on my face on top of the moisturizer because my skin needs it. And the cool thing about Must Do is, well, all of the products smell phenomenal, but Must Do is my favorite smelling product because it smells like sunflowers. And so all day long, you just have this amazing smell on your face. And people ask, they ask all the time, what are you wearing? How does your skin glow? They haven't asked me that in the past month, but when I was on point with my stuff, it was, you know, how do you get your skin to glow? Must Do. And such a transformation from yesterday. The redness is starting to go away again. It'll take me a few weeks to get my skin back to a nice even tone because for a month I did nothing to it, not anything at all. So there's that. So I'm going to just talk really fast and go through the foundation part of my regimen that I do every morning. So, Lisa, I don't know if you've ever been on here, but our products are wax-based, so they don't go in your skin at all. They actually just rest on top of your skin, and our concealers act as, they actually have eye primer in them, so you don't have to be priming your face and doing all this other nonsense. You just use the products as they are, and a little bit goes a long way. And one of the things you have to do, so this is my palette that I bought 6 months ago, and I still got time on this stuff. Like, a little bit goes a long way. Hey, Lauren. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Hey, Katie. So, yeah, I bought this 6 months ago, and I'm still working on this baby. So, I just put this on, like, my eyes are super black because I haven't slept in a month. I sleep here and there, but depression is a bitch. There's not another word for it. It's a bitch, and it sucks. But I'm getting through it, and the cool thing, if you can say that there's a cool thing that comes out of depression, is that I ruined my skin again because of all the autoimmune disorders. I don't create saliva. I don't create tears. My skin stays very, very dry all year long. That's because of the lupus. So y'all get to actually watch my skin transform. Every day you'll see more and more change. And it won't be like, hey, this is me 6 months ago and this is what I look like now. That's not the kind of before and after picture I'm going for. This time you'll get to watch it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just covering up this black as much as I can. And I'm not using a lot of concealer, guys. I'm like this to warm it up because it is wax based. And then I'm just putting it where it needs to go. And because I have the Must Do on my skin, it lets the concealer, it lets it move around a lot easier. And all of our products will move around really, really well until you're ready to set them with our setting spray. And then you're good for 18 hours. I did a video yesterday where I had an incident where I was trying to blow leaves. Didn't work out very well. And I was sweating in the video. That's the reason why I did it. I was sweating. I had leaves and pine needles on me. And I had dirt all over my face, but my makeup was still on point. And that was amazing. I mean, Limelight, I've been using it for 6 months and it still can turn around and shock me. And that is an amazing company. With wine, I know what I'm getting. Every year I'm going to get something new, and that's exciting. And I have found a way to merge my wine education with my makeup, and both of them being used organically and saving the world. Like, I couldn't ask for anything better. So I'm going to go in. So right now I just did this bottom color, which is, well, heck, there we go. Concealer number 2 for my eyes to cover up the black. But I'm going to go over my cheeks with concealer number 1 because it's more green hued, and greens cover up redness. So let me get close enough so y'all can see. And when your makeup looks like you don't know what the heck you're doing, it's okay because we blend it all out. And I could be using a brush, but I'm super like in a hurry and lazy, and I'm okay with that. As long as I'm up and getting ready and doing something with my life, I'm all right. All right, so boom, 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 boom. I've got Christmas songs in my head, and I don't know why, because I actually really do not care for Christmas music. Working in the beverage industry for so long and having to listen to Christmas music like every single day of my life that I was at work, it's a bit much. And as far as I know, people aren't coming out with new Christmas songs. But for me to be humming Christmas tunes, Cordelia was watching something just now on Ellen, and the little girl was doing a ballerina number to a Christmas thing. It was a Nutcracker thing. And I think it just got stuck in my head. So I don't ever really put concealer on my forehead, but because I've damaged my skin so much, I am going to. My forehead's usually never like this red. So this is what happens when life takes over. You allow life to take over. Everything's a choice. It's one thing I've definitely learned this past month. Everything's a choice. I chose to sit in my bed and cry and wallow and not take care of myself. And so now I'm paying the price. And let me get a darker shade. Back here is where I keep all my inventory. Paul, my husband, is actually working on building more shelves because I want it higher. I love the sign behind us. Is it well with your soul? It is well with my soul. Maddie bought that, my oldest daughter, whenever she was visiting her friend Dorinda at Baylor University, and I'm glad she left it here because she bought it for me. She didn't know it at the time, but she bought it for me. So I'm going to use Shinto 2. It's a little darker than what I normally use, but because my face is so washed out, I want to make sure that I look alive. And I'm using, I normally don't use, this is our Blenderful. It's a beauty blender. It's flat on one side. It's pointed on the other side to get up in there. I usually don't use the Blenderful on a daily basis because I like it to appear that I have no makeup on. But because I look like I'm going to go visit my dad in heaven in 5 minutes, I want more full coverage. So if you want more full coverage, you use the Beauty Blender. And for a more translucent look, which I'll do here in a minute with the lighter shade, we use Fluffy Brush. I love my Fluffy Brush. But because I'm all washed out, I need to add color to my face. And these products, the cool thing, I mean, I could talk about so many cool things about it, but you build on them. Because they just rest on your skin, you can constantly continue to build, and everything just goes so well together. It's like your face is a canvas, and these products are the most expensive paint in the world, but they're not really expensive. This is a metaphor. And you just throw them at the canvas and they just blend well. It doesn't matter what the colors are. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. They just all go together. It doesn't matter. I could put blue and green on my face, mix it together, and come out with something amazing. Our foundations, $32. This baby, watch, the one that I showed you before, the one I'm fixing to put on. I've had it, like I said, for 6 months. $32 for a professional foundation that is used in the industry by my friend. I can attest for my friends that I know in TV industry and movie industry that use Limelight. And I'm going with my Shinto one and my Fluffy Brush now to just kind of give me that translucent look. But this is definitely used in cinema. Orange is the New Black. Oh my God. The girls of Orange is the New Black are just amazing. And we actually just came out with 6 new shades. So we have shades for all skin colors, skin tones. And there's a lot of us beauty guides with Limelight. You can reach out to any YouTube video for advice or tips on how to apply the products, because I had to learn how not to use so much product, because I put it on when my friend Myra introduced me to this, and I love Myra. She's amazing. And I was like, girl, you know I don't wear makeup. I was, seriously, y'all can't hear me say it enough. Chapstick, eyeliner, mascara. That was it. That's all I wore. I have Native American roots, and so my skin was just always naturally phenomenal, and olive naturally, and just put on some eyeliner and some mascara, and I was good to go. Well, I've gone through menopause. This is my 9th year post-menopause due to cancer, and let me tell you, everything dries up. And I was just like trying to go, me and Maddie would go and spend so much money on these products. What is on my eye? On these products that didn't even help us. And it was making my skin worse every day. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to quit wearing makeup. And that's what I did. That's a dry patch on my eye. Y'all, when I tell y'all my skin is dried out, it's no joke. Alright, so we'll let that be. And I'm on my way to go get my tires changed and rotated, balanced, and all of that. Well, they're not going to rotate them. I've got to get 4 new tires. Thank you, cold weather. Bipolar weather, I should say. Going to see Maddie, and I'm going to give a surprise Thanksgiving to 9 of my new children that I have adopted in the Air Force. I love them all. So the next thing, this is my go-to triple palette, and this is our pressed powder, our perfect bronzer, and this is my favorite blush shade. I'm not going to wear any blush today because I'm working with this Bare Metals kit, and it's phenomenal. So right now I'm just going to use the white pressed powder, to kind of take away the shine from where I'm going to apply some other products. And this is the equivalent of all of that loose baking powder that, you know, you run around your house with. You're like, oh my God, nobody touch me for 10 minutes. I gotta bake, I gotta bake, I gotta bake. Like, no, this is one powder. You use it on the places you would normally bake. And yeah, you're done. Just move on with it. On to the next. All right, so we're done with that. And the last thing I like to do, this is just something I do. I like to start with a matte palette for my eyeshadows. Don't ask me why, I'm weird. And that's okay. Oh, I can show you one cool thing. There's a lot of new people on here today. Thank you for tuning in. One cool thing that I can show you, because it just happened. So everything with Limelight is customizable. These palettes are magnetized. And I was trying to pull it to close it just now, but it was sticking to this. And so let me show you very quickly what it means to be magnetized. So say Shinto 2. Say I'm just going to be a wash for a month and I'm lazy and I don't want to be turning around and getting my Shinto 2 every time. I pull it out. It's in this pan. I will never forget the color because it's actually, I don't know if y'all can see it. Probably not. Well, there it is. You can see it on the back. So you won't ever get your foundations mixed up or your blushes, your concealers, any of that. So I'm going to take this palette. I always tell everyone, don't ever show dirty palettes. But you know what? When you're dealing with makeup, it gets messy. Okay, so I've taken Shinto 1 out of here. Here's that guy. He's looking really sad. And then you just pop, look, it's already sticking. You just pop this in and bam. So like this one, you can make it customizable. You could put 3 blushes in there. You could put 3 foundations in there. You can do whatever you want with these palettes. They all are magnetized, and it's for convenience. I don't carry a purse. I don't need to. Once I put my makeup on, it's on forever until I take it off at night. But if you feel like if you're going to go out to a party, a holiday party, or you want to make a transition from night to day, you can totally do that with these customizable palettes. So there's that. All right. I am going to just throw on some quick bronzer. Not trying to do a lot of contouring because I've lost a lot of weight since I've been not doing anything with my life, and my cheekbones are very like sticking out. So I at least want to give them some color. If they're going to pop out for me like that, I may as well color them. And we have the perfect bronzer. It's called the perfect bronzer because it's perfect. You actually don't need anything. A lot of us use our eyeshadows and our blushes to make everything else. I personally use eyeshadow for almost everything. Anything that you see colored on my face, on my lips, anywhere on me, it's probably going to be eyeshadow. More than likely, 9 times out of 10, it's eyeshadow. So, speaking of eyeshadows, if y'all didn't get a chance to see this baby yesterday, here it is. This is exactly how it comes. Well, it comes wrapped in black and white paper to protect it. But this is our Bare Metals collection kit. And it comes with this nice little Limelight XO card that says to and from. So you can just give it as a gift. It's already wrapped for you. And it's amazing. And Bare Metals collection is in there on the bottom. And this is embossed. Like, it's up there. So they've taken the time to do the packaging for you. The bow slips right off. So you have this, and then you just slide it open. Perfection. And this is real tin. So what you get with it, you get our perfect eyeliner, which is the one that y'all have seen me do. One-handed, smudge-proof, doesn't run, doesn't do anything, and you have to use makeup wipes or Vaseline to take it off. And brush number 7, which is not available for sale right now, I don't think yet. But if you're going to buy somebody an eyeshadow kit, especially one that shimmers as much as this does, these colors are just amazing. So a lot of people, my daughter included, wanted to know, well, how come y'all don't have anything for highlight? Y'all have the bronzer, but you don't have anything for highlight. Well, I guess she wasn't the only one that thought that. And Limelight came out with these beautiful shimmers that I am absolutely obsessed with. So if you're going to take the time and money to buy somebody a beautiful kit like this, why wouldn't you give them the brush to put it on with and the eyeliner to complete the look? Like, this is everything in one, and it's $88. Go check out Kylie Jenner's website and come back and let me know when you're ready to order, because I follow the Kardashians, I'm not gonna lie, it's a guilty pleasure. But the shit is expensive. Maddie has bought it, and it's poor quality. Like, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So yesterday, I used in sequence, and then I used the rose-colored glasses. Today, I'm gonna mess around with this plum color. And a little bit goes a long way, guys. So my brush, I cleaned it yesterday. After using it, here's the color. We're going to just dab. 1. Bam, look at all that. 2. I will still be using this palette like 3 years from now. You don't need a lot at all. And I always start in the middle because that's where the brunt of the product is going to come off of. And then we come inside. And I like purples. They're really, really good for brown colored eyes. And me, I need a lot of color because my eyelids are black. I never have ever seen my eyelids so black. And that is such a pretty color. And it already is starting, because of where I start in the middle, I always make it darker in the middle. It gives the illusion that my eye is actually, my eyelids and my eyes are bigger than they are. Hey, Tamara, how are you doing? I actually want a little more. I want to shine. Shine, shine, shine. Yes. Yes, yes. I'm loving it. Loving it. That, my friends, is a shimmer. If y'all, for those of y'all who know me in person, y'all are probably like, what is this girl doing? I don't wear anything, but I'm the girl that wears black, gray, and white. You might catch an occasional navy blue on me. Only because Maddie's in the Air Force. But definitely not the girl who wears anything freaking sparkly. No. When Maddie's always been the girly girl, and I always make fun of her. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, you look like you're going to the disco ball, Studio 57. And then, of course, because she's so young, what's Studio 57? I'm like, oh, Jesus. This is too much. So, even from far away, this color is poppin'. And, of course, I'm going to add eyeliner and mascara so I don't look so, like, purple. But I am in love with this color. In love, absolutely. And what I'm doing is getting a sanitary napkin. This is different from the makeup wipe. This is a sanitizing wipe. Always sanitize your brushes, and definitely between uses, for one, so that you get the best color possible, and for two, so that people aren't like, wow, your eyes look amazing, but what's that in your eye? And you got to tell them about your sty. That's not cute. Like, nobody wants to see that. So sad to waste this beautiful color. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. I love it. But it's better to be safe. Okay? So make sure you're sanitizing your brushes. I'm actually doing a video tonight on what I do to sanitize my blender and clean all my brushes. What I use. It's super fast. It's super quick. Very organic. Stuff you have around the house. And it won't harm your face or anything like that. So, moving right along. I need a very light color to put on top. And so I'm going to go back in with the rose gold. It's a rose gold color. We call it rose colored glasses because Madison is a genius and she comes up with all of that stuff. She's one of our founders. And we're just going to start in the middle. And we're just going to right up to the brow bone. And my brush is wet. I usually use wet brushes. It was something that I learned. And to me, it just makes better placement and flow for the products that I'm using. Again, just starting in the middle. Even if I'm coming back in this way, I start in the middle. So I don't have like a huge glob of rose gold like right there. Y'all, I'm just going by tires. These people are going to be like, what? But I got to hand out 2 cards yesterday because the ladies thought that my makeup and the lip ensemble that I came up with yesterday, if y'all didn't watch it, y'all need to watch the playback. It was something nobody would ever do. Actually I have them right here. Not that one, Cabernet number 7. So I took Cabernet number 7 lip liner, and I mixed it with our Believe lip gloss. Do these 2 colors look like they go together? Heck no, but they did for me. And I'm actually going to use them again today so I can show y'all. I fell so in love with it. I was like, this is amazing. Maybe I can talk them into creating a new color. And it's always fun to play with the colors, and with Limelight, a little bit goes so far. It's not like you're wasting your stuff or you're going to be like running out anytime soon or anything like that. So, it's amazing. It is amazing. And I just slip this back into the plastic and I'm going to leave it out to dry. And I'm going to close my baby back up. And I'm going to slide the top back on. And because I'm a goofy nerd, I keep the ribbon on it. It's only for video purposes and the fact that I just think it's prettier with the bow on it. Who doesn't want a bow in life? Bam. And because you're not digging in the eyeshadows, if I wanted to be that person, I could totally like put this back in here and like give it to a family member. I wouldn't do that to a friend. Y'all, I'm just totally kidding. But what I'm saying is, you can't tell if they were to open it as a gift, they wouldn't be able to tell that those eyeshadows were used. So the next thing I'm going to do is my blending brush, boom, that I had the white pressed powder on, and I just blend the colors together. I blend outward and then inward. And that is remarkable. So over here, where y'all think I'm going out looking like I'm going to Studio 57, it comes out amazingly whenever, it's just amazing whenever you just have it blended and it goes together. And I love it. And if you were to see it in person, it's still so shiny. I love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, so next, oh, I didn't need to close this because I need more sleep in my life. I am not going to go through the whole thing. I'm just going to open it up again. I'm going to use the same colors. Excuse me. Whoa. Excuse me. Very well. I'm going to use the colors that I have on my eyes, on my cheeks. Highlight. Not that brush. Let's use this baby. All right. So I used the plum color and I used the rose colored glasses. That's what's on my eyes. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've already put the bronzer, and I don't like it to stay like this. I will blend it out. And then I'm going to use my little guy here. And so I started with the plum. So I'm just going to dab a little plum. Oh, shoot. That's a lot of plum. I just dabbed it twice, y'all. Twice. Like, that's a lot of plum. So there'll be a lot of blending here. Let me go ahead and just put it over here too. Y'all, I dabbed it twice. I'm not even joking. I look like an Aztec Indian warrior. That's how pigmented it is. And you can't even tell that it's been touched. Like, what even? All right, so I'm looking a little bit like I'm going to my favorite drag club in New Orleans, St. Pierre's, but I'm not. So we definitely need to be blending. Let me get all this off. That was a lot. All right. And then I'm just going to go with the rose gold on top. Let me look in my mirror. Yes, perfect. A little bit more up here. I can't wait to get this palette to Maddie and show it to her. And then be like, what do you want for Christmas now? This shimmer is unlike anything I've seen. And like I said, Maddie ran out. She was one of those people that was on the long waiting list for the Kylie Jenner products. And then she got them. And she's in the military. And she was able, you know, she's able to take her makeup and stuff. And every month she's calling me about a new box that she wants me to send to her. And she has all of her makeup and everything. I'm going to pull y'all closer. All right, so y'all can see what's going on. And I'm just going to blend these two. And just kind of drag everything that I've put on here. And just blend it. And there. And look in my mirror, and we're still doing good. All this shine from just... Actually, I only did the brush twice into the color, and it created that much color on my face. And it's not just because I'm all washed out. I've already put color on my face. That's just the way Limelight products are. So, let me get a little closer. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Love, 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 love. And since I normally don't do my my eyeliner, today I'm going to do just a little bit. Because, like I said, I'm just going to get tires done. I'm really doing this to show you all the colors so I can play with them. And it's fun. Alright, so my eyeliner pencil. I still have mine. Still 6 months. Still working. It's fantastic. I've done, countless demonstrations where I draw a line on my arm. And then I wait till it dries and then I try to go back and smudge it. I've taken it to the swimming pool when we were on vacation. I've taken it to the swimming pool here. It does not smudge. It does not come off unless you purposely take it off. And to be able to do it with one hand, let me tell you, I was sold. All right. The only reason that I do it halfway is because I'm not going out on the club, not going out to the club. I'm going to the friggin' tire shop and maybe Walmart. So I don't need a big dramatic eye. But doing it halfway makes my eyes appear to be a lot larger than they are. That one dot. It's a lot harder to do on the phone. There we go. That one part is really bugging me, but it's fine because when I go back over it with the black eyeshadow that I press into my lash line, I'll be good. So, no worries there. So now I'm going to put on our Perfect Mascara. This is a fiber mascara that is super easy to apply. Again, smudge proof, waterproof, it doesn't flake. You don't have fibers getting into your eyes or anything like that. Your eyelashes do not clump. The mascara doesn't clump. And again, I've had this one for 5 months. I had to buy my products like one a week because Paul was out of work for 3 months. And so I was doing like odd end stuff like I have a culinary background. So making tacos, selling tacos, yeah, I was that chick. Just to buy one product every week. And you just do what you gotta do. Oh, my eye. Going back to that time makes me very emotional. Because we're very blessed to be where we are now, coming out of everything that has happened. So, the next thing I'm going to do, and y'all, whenever I'm not doing a demonstration, I promise to God on my children's lives, when I put my makeup on, it takes, if I'm doing full makeup like this, it takes 10 minutes. And if I'm just doing my barely there makeup, that no makeup look, then it takes like 5 minutes. I'm trying not to cry, but it wants to come out. And I don't want it to. So I'm just taking black eyeshadow just to make it look a little bit smudged. Because I want to give it the... Even though it's not winter here in Houston, Texas. It's never winter here in Houston, Texas. I just like the smudged, smoky, you know, kind of whimsical, dreary looking winter day that I have in my head. My husband was in the Navy and we lived in Connecticut for a while. And I remember those days so vividly. I do not miss them. Oh, Lord. Driving through snow, 6 months pregnant with a 6-year-old daughter, and they give us a house on the top of a hill. Yeah. Way to go, submarines. But I remember those, just like sitting on the porch and drinking our hot cocoa and being, one of those like Lifetime movies. It was great. So, I come in here with a little highlighter because my eyes are so dead. And I'm using our Dreamboat eyeshadow. I promise y'all everything I do is with eyeshadow. Alright, and then I'm going to add a little black on the bottom. Come on now. Right up in that waterline. Eyeshadow, guys. I don't even have pencils anymore. The only pencils I have are my liners for my lips. And I use those in multiple ways too. I've turned them into eyeshadows. I use them for blush. All of this stuff is so versatile and so easy to use. It's just like the possibilities are endless. And there we go. I look alive today. My heart is in there and it's beating somewhere. So, now I'm going to blow your minds. I'm going to do my lips with an eyeliner pencil. And it is fun, it is awesome, and it's just one of those things where you don't have to have so many different things. You don't have to have 500 different things to make your face look the way you want it to. So much of this stuff is so versatile. So I've got my moisturized lips. I'm using number 7. It's called Cabernet. It comes, how do you block this light? This way. It's angled. The container is angled, and so is the liner itself. We don't need that much. Back it up. All right. And y'all, this stuff is so creamy. I could just wear this. This is lip liner, y'all. No dragging, no old school like my mom holding a flame to it. This is lip liner. Super creamy. Cabernet number 7. It's new. It's amazing. I could wear it just like this if I wanted to and be done. But because I'm crazy and I'm out there and deranged, I'm going to take this beautiful it's called Believe. Let's turn it to where it actually says Believe. I like to play with the colors. That's the artist part of me, just wanting to have fun. And I just put it right in the middle. And just like that, cover up the ends. Not like that. There. And you will almost never see me apply any kind of lipstick, lip stain, lip gloss to my top lip because I don't need it. Again, 50% pigmentation. You don't need to be wasting all of your stuff. And so my hair is already tousled and done and all of that fun stuff. What am I missing? Oh, shoot. Eyebrows. And then I will let y'all go. Y'all can always go whenever you want to, y'all know. Eyebrows, same thing. I'm going to start in the middle because that's where the brunt of the product is going to come off. And then because of chemo, I lost a lot of my eyebrows and they are like never going to come back. So I just go along my brow line. I make little strokes. Cover in the bald spots. Again, using eyeshadow. I don't have no need for all of these. I have a lot of bald spots on these sides, guys, so even though I look like I'm doing something wrong, I know what I'm doing. And y'all will understand in about 2 minutes. This side, I don't have hardly any eyebrows at all. And I thought about microblading, but it's very expensive. And I've seen a lot of horror stories with it. So what I do is while I'm cleaning this, I'm wetting it as well. And then I go in there and I carve out where my eyebrows should be. My Draven is going away at that Guitar Hero. At least he's up early. And I gotta look at this in myself. Here we go. And into my other mirror, and I'm good. So, I am ready to go. Oh. Setting spray, 10 years younger. I've worn my makeup with and without it. I don't try to sell you stuff you don't need. The makeup is very, very good and will last all day long. It'll start to fade about 4 to 6 hours with the setting spray. I think y'all heard me tell it a million times. I took it for a test drive right after I went to Myra's and she put the products on me. And she was telling me about, oh my God, they last for 12 to 16 hours and this and that. And I was in my mind like, I'm going to go home and I'm going to check this out for myself. And that is exactly what I did. And white pillowcase. And I was wearing Cherry Pie, which is actually my favorite Enduring lip color. But Christmas time is just not quite here yet. But y'all watch out. Cherry Pie, that's my favorite. I had that on. Went to bed around, I think it was around 10:30. I'm an old lady. I went to bed around 10:30, woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning on a white pillowcase. And y'all, I toss and turn all night long. I have insomnia. And my makeup looked exactly like this when I woke up in the morning. And there was literally nothing on my white pillowcase. That's when I decided to call her and say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take that leap of faith. I don't know where this money's going to come from. But I want to buy my kit, and I signed up. And it took a while because people didn't know me to be a makeup person because I wasn't. I'm a tomboy. I don't do girly things. I don't, sit around and gossip or have girlfriends that we go out and do things with. I'm just not that person. I've always been a tomboy. My family, that's my friends. Like, I have the most amazing friends in the world, but I don't go and like hang out or anything. So when I started talking about makeup, people were like, what is wrong with this chick? She's lost her mind. And I didn't. I just found something that I truly believe in, and it became a passion for me, just like most other things in the world. And so yeah, that's how we got here. And I got my Lucky Buddha on today, and yesterday he, I know it's not really him giving me luck, it's God watching over me, but when I wear him, God really, really watches over me. So, we got him on. So, this is the look without all of the lights. And I will take some pictures real quick before I head out. My hair is looking good today, y'all. Like, what even? I have the iPhone 10, so it takes amazing portrait photos. And I will post them. And I will see y'all later on tonight when I'm doing my nighttime skin regimen and telling y'all about my day. And as always, if you have any questions about any of the products I've used, anything like that, any colors, anything at all, you know where to find me. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day and make it shine.